All paper is recyclable if you can tear it. So if you have junk mail or old documents you don't want at home, you can just tear them up and put them in the recycling. It'll save lots of energy, more than you think. Alright, you can recycle cans, tin, steel, or aluminum ones. So all that canned food you have, pretty much all those cans are recyclable. Plastic numbers 1 through 7 are recyclable. This is an example of what the number will look like. Usually it is on the bottom part of the bottle. Just flip it over and the number will be on the bottom there. Cardboard, corrugated, chipboard, like cereal boxes, are also recyclable. So once you're done with those Reese's Puffs, put the box in the recycling bin. Empty aerosol cans like hairspray are also recyclable. And then glass bottles and jars, but don't pick them up if it's broken, but glass is recyclable.
Okay, now here's the things not recyclable. Plastic bags, I think they clog up machines and things, and they're not recyclable. Plastic egg cartons, I've never seen one, but I'm sure they exist. Soda ring holders, don't recycle those. Styrofoam, plastic plates, wax-lined cardboard, so you have to see if it's shiny or smooth on one side. And then finally, light bulbs or window glass.
Yes.
Number, can you read that?
Hello. Recycling is fun.
What I think is we found more recyclable things than we did garbage.
I thought it was a good idea to do this, and this is a great service project.
I think there was a lot more recyclables than normal trash, as you can see.
Okay. We got about 70% of our things that we picked up were recyclable, and only 30% was trash. So recycle. So, how does recycling work? There are two types of recycling, pre-consumer and post-consumer. Pre-consumer recycling is when scrap materials created while manufacturing are gathered up and used again. In post-consumer recycling, probably more relevant to your life, products are recycled after they are bought and used. In order to do this, people must first learn what is recyclable in their area and recycle what they can. Next, the materials are taken to a recycling facility. They are dumped on the tipping floor and sent through the main feed conveyor, where they are sorted by magnets, by specialized screens, and by hand. Facilities sort differently depending on their size and resources. The sorted paper, cans, plastic, and glass are baled, and can now be sold to companies who wish to make products with recycled materials. Recycled materials can be used in several different ways. Some recycled materials can be made back into their original products, like glass. Glass can be melted down and used again. Other materials, such as paper, are not as strong in their recycled form and are not usable for their original product. However, these products can be downcycled to create other products, such as newspaper, that do not require the original quality of the material. Other materials can be upcycled, where the final product is worth more than the original, like benches that are made of old plastic bottles. Recycled materials can also be used in unexpected ways, like glassfault or asphalt made from glass. Products can be recycled again and again until eventually the materials are too broken down for use. This is especially true with downcycled products. Even so, recycling is a great way to keep trash out of landfills and reuse materials so they don't have to be mined or manufactured again. Waste management also reuses garbage for energy. Every day, people produce about 4.5 pounds of waste. Waste management has 16 waste energy plants that together process more than 21,000 tons of waste in just one day. How does this happen? Well, trucks carrying waste come to the plant where the waste is then put in a furnace. The furnace fires up at more than 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which causes the waste to burn and release hot gases. The gases then convert water in a boiler into steam. The steam turns a turbine generator. To lower hazardous emissions, there are control stacks that monitor gases before releasing them into the environment. According to the EPA, these stacks prevent the release of millions of tons of greenhouse gases. These waste plants produce 600 megawatts of power, or enough to power 650,000 homes and save 7 million barrels of oil a year. Paper is recycled back to paper, and last year more than 41 million trees were saved. 14 20-ounce PET containers can be made into enough fiberfill for a ski jacket. Energy savings from one glass bottle recycled can power a computer for 25 minutes, and a 100-watt light bulb for 4 hours, or a TV for 20 minutes. An aluminum can run a TV for 3 hours. 163,000 tons of plastic recycled is enough energy for 82,000 homes for 1 year. Last year, Waste Management processed enough materials to fill the Empire State Building more than 11 times. Glass can be made into new glass containers that 80% of the time can be back on shelves in just 1 month. Metals like tin, steel, and aluminum are made back into cans or sometimes into storm window frames. Recycling lowers emissions of greenhouse gases by decreasing the amount of energy needed to convert raw materials into usable commodities, saving landfill space, and helping the environment.